Shaka Hislop is joining me. Shaka, let's talk some AC Milan,
Mm.
specifically some Zlatan Ibrahimovic, which you know is my area of expertise. And his area of expertise is pulling off some absolutely brilliant goals. Exactly what he did today. He even went to social media after and said, "Why walk when you can fly?" Because that overhead kick for the winner against Udinese was something special, Shaka. But overall, thoughts on the game?
Listen, thoughts on the game. I thought Udinese, you saw what their game plan was about: sit deep, soak up pressure, and I thought that they did that very well organized, and otherwise a tough team to beat, and it showed. I say otherwise because, but for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, I'm not sure how AC Milan were going to get the other side of Udinese on the day. And as much as they got a penalty early on in the second half to tie it up at 1-1, this was always going to be about Zlatan Ibrahimovic. AC Milan's opening goal, I thought the control, the ball from Betancourt was a fantastic one to pick out Zlatan. Then Zlatan, playing with his back to goal, spins, controls this ball in a way that I'm not sure there are many players in world football, regardless of age, who can still do that, and then tee up Kwesi for the goal. Then the deciding goal. What was it? 85th minute. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. All right, first of all, the cynic in me is going to say, had this been anybody else but Zlatan, probably would have been called for a foul, probably would have been called for a high foot. But Zlatan is allowed to do these things, or so it seems. That being said, Zlatan is 39, going on 22, it seems. I mean, to have the audacity to attempt a bicycle kick at age 39 is simply beyond me. And that was simply the icing on the cake of a performance of a season, of a return to Serie A that somehow is in total contradiction with his age and what normal human beings are capable of at 39.
Now, there's two people that I always say are like Benjamin Button and just seem to get better with age. And that's one of you is Shaka. And then, of course, the other one is Zlatan. Shaka, just talk to me a bit about Zlatan's impact for AC Milan. And like you said, 39 years old, still with the audacity of a 16-year-old, I would even say. No signs of slowing down. He does back up his talk. So can we even wonder as to what age we could still see Zlatan playing, maybe at AC Milan? And then what could they do without him?
Absolutely. Listen, right now the question is how long Zlatan continues going, and he's showing no signs of slowing up. What he's been able to do since his return to Serie A, and let's keep in mind all that has entailed. Going to Barcelona and that uncertain relationship with Pep Guardiola, then to PSG, what he did there, to Manchester United, that injury, and then he goes to LA Galaxy in Major League Soccer, and you thought, well, he's just going to see his time out. Then AC Milan come calling, I mean, Milan had their issues, and I'm thinking, what was he, 37 when he first joined? What is a 37, 38-year-old going to do at AC Milan, given their issues? They have got to be thinking longer term than that. But Zlatan has completely transformed everything about AC Milan, not just by what he's brought to them on the park, but more to the point of it. How his character, how his personality, how his insistence on excellence has completely transformed that team and make these players be far more accountable in their own performances. Because if you don't do it, if you aren't at your absolute best, you're going to be the wrong end of Zlatan. Added to that, we're talking about a player who turned 39, we're a couple of days short of a month ago. I think the stat is in his 22 games since returning to Serie A, that's 17 goals and 6 assists. Those are simply ridiculous returns for anybody at any age, at any stage of their career. For us to be talking about a 39-year-old who is producing those kind of numbers on the field, in a league as competitive as Serie A, at a club with as much pressure as AC Milan, and totally transforming how this team manages themselves, how they hold themselves accountable. It's beyond me, and I'm not sure. I don't think there's another player in the world who could have done it. And back to your initial question, I refuse to put a number, a day, a year as to how long Zlatan can keep doing exactly this.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.